Hello, welcome. So excited for today. So this is obviously going to be, if you're watching this on replay, go ahead and comment #replay. So excited for tonight. It is my first night back since having the baby, and it's gonna be a good night. So let's get started. Hello. Hi. We are going to do some free sessions today. If you'd like to enter to win, just click on the link in my bio and click on the button that says live TikTok session giveaway, and we will get started. Super excited. So today is the 13th. Join the team. Welcome. Thank you. Carolyn, is that how you pronounce it? I don't ever know how to pronounce names. What lip gloss am I wearing? I have no idea. I'm so sorry. It's a very high gloss. It's a high gloss on it, and then I put gloss on it. Carolyn. I think I said Carolyn the second time. I'm so sorry. Let's see. All right. We have some people who are wanting a session. I should probably, yes. Okay. Thank you. I should probably go over what it is that I do, how it works, and all the things before we get started, just so that you are fully aware. So, hello, my name is Kirsten Morley, your certified emotion code, body code, and belief code practitioner. I am super excited to be here. I haven't done this for like over a month just because, yay! Just because it's, I was just on maternity leave. But super excited to be back here. And so what is this? This is called emotion code. I usually just show emotion code. We can get into body code or belief code another time, but let's just do emotion code today. So emotion code is an energy healing technique that helps us to identify and literally release negative trapped emotional energies from our body. Thank you. Hello. Welcome, Maggie. So trapped emotions are harmful emotional energies from negative past events. And trapped emotions can cause depression. I personally believe it can cause depression, anxiety, and it can even block you from feeling love or happiness, and just make you feel really disconnected from other people. And because trapped emotions are made of energy, I believe they can also exert an influence on your body, like the physical tissues. So I believe it can cause physical pain. So headaches, back pain, lower back pain, pinky pain, all of the things. And then, so physical, mental, emotional pain and discomfort, and even spiritual stuff, that can happen too. So releasing these trapped emotions makes conditions right for your body to heal itself, because we have a class tomorrow on emotion code. How exciting. So releasing the trapped emotions makes conditions right for your body to heal itself, because that's what it's meant to do. Your body is made to heal itself. But a lot of the times when you get rid of these trapped emotional energies, I personally believe it can relieve you of so many things. And emotional difficulties often disappear, or they become a lot more manageable. So, gotta turn that down. All right, so let's see. Maybe I said that wrong. You worked with me before. Nice to see you. Welcome. Thanks for being here. That's me all the way. Yes. Hello there. You treated me before. I saw your first comment. Awesome. That's awesome. Well, welcome. I'm really excited for you guys to be here. So I may have accidentally submitted twice. I typed my email wrong the first time. That's okay. I'll get it. So, and then the last thing I like to go over is your If you have any of these 10 symptoms, then you probably have a heart wall. Anxiety, depression, PTSD, low energy, fatigue, major health issues, foggy mission in life, relationship issues. So this is like giving and receiving love, and then abundance and wealth issues. If you have any of those 10 symptoms, then you probably have a heart wall. So what happens, like what is a heart wall? A heart wall, when you go through trauma or abuse, a lot of the times when you go through that, your body has a self-defense mechanism to protect your heart, because your heart's the most important organ in your body next to the brain. In fact, I believe it can be the most important, but anyways, so with your with that heart wall, a lot of the times when you go through that trauma or abuse, it's basically like scooping up those trapped emotional energies that like you scoop it up and it places layers over your heart, creating this wall. So a lot of the times you always have like the best of intentions to give or receive love, but a lot of the times it's like the thank you. It's like a lot of the times when you go through or show somebody that you love them, it's like these pure little butterflies going through this wall and distorting the butterflies into like gargoyles, if that makes any sense. So a lot of the times when you really want to love on someone, sometimes it can come off wrong. Does that make sense? But when you release that heart wall, those 10 typical symptoms either go away completely or they become a lot more manageable. So when I first released my heart wall, it literally helped me so much to the point that it literally helped me so much to the point that when I was with my kids, when I had the heart wall, I had such a hard time connecting to them, and I had a lot of anxiety, depression, postpartum stuff that was happening, and it was insane. Like all I wanted to do was numb out to Netflix. I had a hard time connecting to my husband. I didn't want to be around my kids. And then once I released my heart wall, it literally, I went to that, like just wanting to numb out all the time, to, oh my gosh, I see you. I love you. You're amazing. And I actually felt connected to my husband. Like our relationship has never been this good. It's never been this good. It's not perfect. We still have issues, but I have never felt this connected to my kids and breaking generational curses. And it's amazing. Anyways, so let's get started. So if you would like to try out the emotion code, obviously if you don't get picked tonight, because all of these sessions here today are free, unless you're like, hey, I want to jump the line, then that's cool too. Then you can Venmo me, but free for these sessions. And then if you do want to get a session you don't, if you click on the link in my bio, you can actually go schedule an introductory session. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it. So let me know if you guys have any questions. I saw a few comments here. Definitely need to book a session now that you're back. Yes, I would love that. I have all the symptoms. Oh, me all day. Let's see. Okay, so get to it. Let me hurry and delete this one, because they said that they did it twice. Okay. Yes, I've definitely missed it. Aww. Oh, that's Erica. Okay, I was like, man, I don't remember. You changed your profile picture and your name. How rude. Just kidding. How the heck are you? Said the guy's name was Dan. I was like, figures. Yes. Do we need to go in the box? What's the box? Long time no see. Hi. It's okay. It's totally okay. I was just like, wait, who am I talking to? All right. Let's get to it. Hi. Oops. We're not meditating right now. Cassie Hudson. Casey Hudson? Is that how you pronounce it? Cassie with 2 S's. Casey. Hi, welcome. Welcome. Casey. I think it's Casey, right? I'm really good with names. If you can't tell. All right, let's get to it. Let me hurry and... Oh, I gotta sign into my email here. Yes. Okay, so what are we working on? So I typically during these sessions, what am I trying to say? Typically during these sessions, I like to work on something physical or emotional. So this could be headaches, back pain, lower back pain, knee pain, gut issues. We can also work on any type of like mental stuff. So anxiety, depression, or we can also work on a specific emotion like grief or sadness. And then on a scale of 1 to 10, how do you rate that? 1 being the lowest and then 10 being the most severe. I missed this spot. Oh well. Holy crap. It's been like 3 months since I've done a live. That's forever long. What's today? It is the 13th. It's been exactly 3 months. I'm pregnant, having some heart issues, high risk, lots of anxiety, depression, pretty severe. Oh, I just had a baby. Darn it. So it's like heart issues. Today is the 13th. Let's see. I'm so sorry to hear that. That is no fun. How many weeks are you? I was just wondering if you still did these lives a few days ago. Yes, I'm so happy for you. Thank you. I'm 16 weeks. Oh, and you're considered high risk. Is it just because of the pregnancy, or was this a previous health issue prior to the pregnancy? Because sometimes I feel like pregnancy can, what do you call that? Enhance? It can exasperate. What do you call that? It can, anyways, previous, but had been in remission for a couple years. Oh, okay. So it really brought on the heart issue. Okay, so Casey, let's see, 31 heart issues. So, and then it was like you did it like an 8 or a 9. Justin, it's been forever since I've talked to you or seen you. I never see any of your stuff anymore. I haven't seen it for like forever. Anyways, so we'll just do heart issues. We'll just do anything that has to do with your heart. I haven't been posting for a while. Rude. Come on now. Your cooking videos were awesome. You need to go back to that. Just kidding. Unless you're like, I'm done. You know, that's cool too. But anyways, all right. So Casey, I would love to know so we will generally work on the heart, but is there any specific issue that you feel like you have that you can kind of explain? Is it like rapid heart rate? Is it like abnormalities? No, that's not what it's called. What's the word? What's palpitations? Is it like irregular? I'm curious to know what if I can get specific. High heart rate with irregular rhythm, atrial fib with RVR. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna write this down. So high heart rate with irregular rhythm. I always forget how to spell rhythm. I got it. Atrial fib with RVR. I don't know what RVR is. We're gonna look it up. RVR. Rapid ventricular response. Oh. Interesting. Rapid ventricular rate. Interesting. Okay, let's do it. I'm excited. This is going to be really interesting. So I'm curious, just for science, I want to know, what is your heart rate right now? Because we're doing this for science. Because I know you can technically give me a scale, but that scale can be, what do you call that? I've lost some of my words this last month. Oh, it can be relative. It can be very relative, based on how you feel. It's normal right now, around 80, 90. It comes and goes with stress levels. Interesting. All right. So with that being said, 80 to 90, let's just roll with it and see what happens. Okay, quick moment of silence. Hi, Erin, how are you? All right, connect this proxy for you. Yes. All right, what is the biggest emotion we can release now that is has to do with your heart? Maybe even out of 1 through 5. So conflict. When did this occur? Age 10, 20, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16. Age 16. Do we need to know more? Okay, we're gonna go ahead and just release that. Do we correct that? What's the biggest emotion we can release now that's caused that has to do with your heart? Maybe even out of 3. Self-abuse. So self-abuse is like being really hard on yourself. Sometimes it can be mental, emotional, and sometimes physical, but most of the time it's just like just being hard on yourself. So when did this occur? Age 10, 20, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, age 16. Do we need to know more? Okay, let's go ahead and release that. Did we correct that? And let me know if you recognize any of these emotions. I'm kind of curious to see if you do. What is the biggest emotion we can release now that is causing this this rapid heart rate? Maybe even out of 1. Insecurity. Insecurity is kind of like being insecure. Sometimes it can also be like a security thing, like feeling safe. Yes, yeah, all so far. Wow, that's awesome. When did this occur? Age 10, 20, 20, 19, 18, age 18. Do we need to know more? Have you always had this, like as long as you can remember, or is it more of like a recent thing? Let's go ahead and release that. Did you grow up with it? Did we correct that? What's the biggest emotion we can release now that has to do with the rapid heart rate? Maybe even 2 or 6. Unworthy. When did this 10 to 9, 8, 7, 6, age 6? We need to know more. Okay, let's go ahead and release that. Did we correct that? I've had palpitations as long as I can remember, but was diagnosed with this at age 24. Interesting. Okay. What is the biggest emotion we can release that has to do with your heart? Maybe even 2, 4. Depression. When did this pretend to 9, 8? Age 8. We need to know more. Okay. Let's go ahead and release that. Do we correct that? What's the biggest emotion we can release now that has to do with your heart? Maybe even 2. Anxiety. When did this occur? Age 10, 20, age 20. We need to know more. Okay. Let's go ahead and release that. Did we correct that? What's the biggest Can I still schedule? Yes. Just go to the other website, lightandhealing.com. You should have gotten a text from me if you can still find it. What is the biggest emotion release now that has to do with your heart? Can I be even out of one? A vulnerability. It's a curve. 10, 20, 29 to 80, 17, age 17. We need to know more. Okay. Yeah, a text or an email. Yep. Yep. Okay, let's go ahead and release that. Did we correct that? What's the biggest emotion release now that has to do with your heart? May even to 4. Guilt. Interesting. When did this occur? Age 10, 20, 29 to 18, 17, age 17. We need to know more. Let's go ahead and release that. Aww. Did we release that? I have chills. The toxic relationship series you put out helped me get out of one. So thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you for telling me that. I'm so happy for you. And if you need help healing from a toxic relationship, let me know. Because that's actually what I do. That's why I put it out. Because I have worked with so many people that go through toxic relationships. And it's like, this is like the type of healing that I wish I would have had like forever ago. So, yay. All right, what's the biggest... Actually, I want to screenshot that. Okay, what is the biggest emotion we can release now that has to do with your heart? Okay, so Casey, if you want to go ahead and stand up, walk around, take 10 steps, don't pass out. Walk around, take 10 steps, move your shoulders around, move your neck around. Give me a little shimmy, a little bit of twerking. Get it, get it, get it, get it. You look different. Yep. I don't know. Good, but different. I don't know how I'm supposed to take that. Awkward. And then let us know how you feel on a scale of 1 to 10. So you mentioned it was about an 8.5. I don't know that you're gonna feel like a huge difference right this second. But aw, thank you. It's probably the makeup. Got some, I know how to do my own makeup, so sometimes it's easy to get rid of the dark circles underneath my eyes. I'm crying, lol, but feel like around a 5 or so. Oh, yay! Yay! I appreciate you very much. Thank you so much. Thank you for letting me do this. This is amazing. Oh, I'm seriously so happy for you. That is so cool. I know that, not that I'm like, what do you call that? Not that I'm implying anything, but I do feel like you still have to heal from. So first things first, Casey, I would recommend releasing your heart wall as soon as possible. Releasing your heart wall typically takes anywhere from 3 to 5 sessions. Look into scheduling with you soon. Yes. Yeah. So the first thing I would do for you is definitely release your heart wall. I do feel like you have a past. I mean, everybody has a past, but like there's stuff that's happened to you maybe in your 20s ish, I would say. But even before then that you really haven't gotten over. I don't know. I'm not a psychic or anything, but sometimes you can feel, especially like the ages that came up, 18, 20, 17, like that's like some pretty crazy stuff. Hi, welcome. I know. I'm sure you weren't trying to be awkward. It's just sometimes I'm just awkward. I can be super awkward, so it's not you, it's me. Yes, a lot. It's heavy. Oh, I'm sorry. No, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. We're good. We're good. Dun, dun, dun. Congratulations on what? Hi. Let's see. Oh, Kirsten. Oh, you spelled my name wrong. That's cool. I get it all the time. All right, so let's do another session. If you'd like to enter to win, just click on the link in my bio and click on the button that says live TikTok session giveaway. Oh, and my baby. Yes, she's beautiful. Do you want to see her? She is so cute. Now I'm in the most heaviest relationship ever. I didn't know the signs till you showed me. Sad. Yes, I can't wait to talk to you. Okay, I'll show you my baby. I try not to show the internet everything, but she is stinking adorable. It's a cute picture of her yawning. Oh, let me. Oh, there it is. She's so cute. Let me see if I can find a different picture of her. OMG, hi. She makes noises when she sleeps sometimes. Listen. I don't know if you can hear it. Can you hear it? It's my favorite. It's my favorite. It does sound like she's purring. Is there a link in bio? Yes. Yes, there is a link in my bio. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Girl, I'm such a big fan of me. Why? Thanks. I'm so awkward. I'm so sorry. All right, so let's do another session. That's nice of you. Like I said, don't mind me. I'm just awkward. Like, oh, I missed some people. Hold on. Alrighty, Rooskies. Let's pick another person. Oh, that's awesome. Thank you. To be honest, taking a break has been so good for my mental health. Like, I didn't know how much I needed a break until I was like on it. So good. So good. All right, Brianna Heath. Brianna Heath. Let's do a session. I'm here. Oh my gosh. Hi. Click on the link in my bio and click on the button that says live TikTok session giveaway. Live TikTok session giveaway. How the heck are you? I have not seen you forever. Let's, what would you like to do? What are we working on? 23. It's good. It's been a while. Like what? 3 years? 4? 3? 4? I don't remember. I know it's been at least 2. 3 years. Crazy. Okay, so what are we working on for you? And your break definitely shows that you look very fresh. Thank you. Pretty sure it's a filter. Oh, cute. Pretty sure it's a filter. And I'm also covering up dark circles underneath my eyes with amazing makeup. So, but my energy is definitely different. So thank you for noticing. Okay, Brianna, what are we working on for you? And then on a scale of 1 to 10, what is that issue? So headaches, back pain, lower back pain, what else? Thank you. So bad. Oh, dang it. Anxiety. On a scale of 1 to 10, how do you rate it? 1 being the lowest and then 10 being the most severe. 1 being the lowest and 10 being the most severe. 7. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's really high. That is really high. All right, we'll have a quick moment of silence and we'll get to it. All right, can I act as proxy for you? Yes. What is the biggest emotion we can release now that is causing this anxiety? Can I even out of 1, 3, 5? Horror. When did this 10, 9, 8, 7, age 7? We need to know more. Okay, let's go ahead and release that. Do we release that? What's the biggest emotion we can release now that's causing this anxiety? Can I be even out of 1, 3, 5? When did this 10, 9, 8, 7, age 7? We need to know more. Okay, let's go ahead and release that. Did we correct that? What's the biggest emotion we can release now that's causing this anxiety? May even 4. Bitterness. When did this 10, 20, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, age 16? We need to know more. Okay, let's go ahead and release that. Did we correct that? What's the biggest emotion we can release now that is causing this anxiety? Maybe even out of 1. Insecurity. When did this 10 to 9, 8, 7, age 7? I need to know more. Okay, let's go ahead and release that. Did we release that? What's the biggest emotion we can release now that has to do with this anxiety? Maybe even 2. Failure. When did this 10, 20, 30, 23, 2, 1, age 21? Do we need to know more? Okay, let's go ahead and release that. Did we correct that? What's the biggest emotion we can release now that has to do with this anxiety? Maybe even 2. Anxiety. When did this 10, 20, 30, 20, 29, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, age 23? We need to know more. Okay, let's go ahead and release that. Did we correct that? What's the biggest emotion that we can release now that's causing this anxiety? Maybe 2. Failure. When did this 10, age 10? We need to know more. Are you recognizing any of these emotions by chance? Let's go ahead and release that. Did we correct that? What's the biggest emotion we can release causing this anxiety? Maybe 2. Failure. When did this 10, 20, age 20? We need to know more. I am most of them. How exciting. Let's go ahead and release that. Did we correct that? What's the biggest emotion we can release that's causing this anxiety? All right, go ahead and stand up, walk around, take 10 steps, move your shoulders around, move your neck around, give me a little shimmy, a little bit of twerking. Get it, get it, get it, get it. Take a really big deep breath. And then on a scale of 1 to 10, how do you rate that anxiety? 1 being the lowest and 10 being the most severe. One being the lowest and 10 being the most severe. Yay! That's a really good progress from a 7 to a 5. I actually wouldn't be surprised if it kept going down, but that's awesome. Yay! Thank you. Thank you for being here. Thanks for letting me do that. So, let's go. All right. Let's pick another person. The 13th. I am so excited you guys are here today. Oh, whoops. There we go. All right, picking another person. Yeah, most of the time when people only feel like a little bit of a difference, they don't feel like the biggest difference until like the next couple of days. Specifically like my husband. Every single time I do a session for my husband, he's like, I don't feel much different. And then like a day and a half later, he's like, oh, wow, I feel good today. Always happens. Always happens. Yes, definitely hydrate. Definitely hydrate. All right, let's do this. Sydney Cooper. I feel like I know that name. Sydney Cooper. Sydney Cooper. You did. You snuck in on me. Duh. Let's see. Hello. Hello, hello. I haven't seen you forever. How exciting. Let's see. Sydney Cooper. Going once. Going twice. Moving on. Moving on to the next person. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Kim Gilson. Kim Gilson. Going once. I know. Thank you for keeping us updated. Dated on a returning leave. Haven't been on much. That's okay. Oh, you read my emails? I'm so glad that you do. There was a good chunk of people who unsubscribed from my emails this last one, and I was like, oh, people don't care. Quite a while ago with you, and I'm so glad I did. It helped me through a rough time. Aww, Michelle. That's awesome. All right, moving on to the next person. Dun, dun, dun. We already got those. Let's see. Next. Stacy Barrett. Stacy Barrett. Stacy Barrett. It makes me so happy when I have like clients who I had like forever ago and who were like, you changed my life. My life is completely different now. And I'm like, yes, I love changing the trajectory of people's lives. Thank you. Oh, there you are. Stacy, welcome. Let's do a sesh. Do you want to get on live with me? It looks like you have enough followers. Let's see. How do you add as guest? It has changed. It's changed. Thank you. Bad panic attacks. No, that's okay. That's okay. You do not have to get on live. It's just an offer. I know some people are like, I want to see their face. I know. I actually had a client forever ago come back and say like their life is completely different. So in a good way, obviously. It's just stuck in fight or flight mode. Oh, no. Okay, so let's, instead of working on fight or flight mode, let's work on the feeling itself. So this, like you said, panic attacks. You started studying it yourself? How exciting. I love that. So let's work on like the panic attack or like the emotion that you're feeling or a physical sensation that you're feeling, like headaches, back pain, any of that. Santa, hello. I wish I could do so many more sessions. It was worth it. Yes. Oh my gosh. I love that. Super cool. Best wishes. See you in 6 months. Panic or the overwhelm. Okay, I'll let you decide. Do you want to work on the panic or the overwhelm? Teach me your ways. If you really want to know, or if you want to do this yourself, go read, I'm sure this is backwards, but go read the emotion code. Charlie Nelson, forwarded by Tony Robbins. You guys, Tony Robbins does not forward books. He does not. And he forwarded this one, the emotion code. It is what I am certified in. So it's amazing. Panic. Okay, let's do it. Panic attacks. Stacy. So on a scale of 1 to 10, how would you rate the panic in this moment right now? 1 being the lowest and then 10 being the most severe. An 8. Ooh. All right, so Stacy, 8, panic, and it's an 8. Okay, let's do it. We'll have a quick moment of silence. We'll get to it. All right, connect this proxy for you. Yes, so what is the biggest emotion you can release now that is causing this panic? Maybe even 3. Self-abuse. Who is being hard on themselves? When did this occur? 10, 20, 29, 18, 16, age 16. Need to know more. Thank you. It's the second time somebody has said that. I guess I need to have more babies because I feel refreshed. No, it's been really nice to take a break and just like focus on me and the baby and just focus on, you know, it's probably the filter. What is the biggest emotion we can release now that is causing this panic? May even add 1. Betrayal. When did this 10, 20, 29, 18, 17, age 17? We need to know more. Okay. Let's go ahead and release that. That one feels different. Betrayal at 17. That one's heavy. I don't usually like necessarily feel them, but I can sense it. I can sense how like deep this is. Betrayal at 17. I don't know if that means anything to you. No, it's in your eyes. They're reading happiness. Thank you. Did he leave you? You got pregnant at 17. Did he step up or did he not? Did he stay? Please tell me more. What? Wow. Okay, release that. That makes a lot of sense. Married at age 18 and divorced at 31. Why? Why'd you guys divorce? You don't have to tell me. I'm sorry. I'm going to stop being nosy. All right, what's the biggest... I knew it. I knew it. Oh, I'm sorry. That's awful. What is the biggest emotion we can release now that has to do with this panic? May even to 4. Resentment. When did this 10, 20, 29, 18, 17, 16, 15, age 15? We need to know more. Okay, let's go ahead and release that. Do we correct that? What's the biggest emotion we can release now that has to do with this panic? Maybe even 2. Helplessness. When did this 10, 20, 30, 28, 7, 65, 4, age 24? We need to know more. Okay, let's go ahead and release that. Do we correct that? What's the biggest emotion we can release now that has to do with this panic? Out of 1, 3. Sadness. When did this occur? 10, 20, 30, 28, 7, age 27. Thank you for sharing the live. We need to know more. Okay, let's go ahead and release that. Did we correct that? What's the biggest emotion we can release now that has to do with this panic? Maybe even 2. Helplessness. When did this 10, 10, 9, 8, 7, age 7? We need to know more. Okay, let's go ahead and release that. Can we correct that? How many sessions are typically needed? Very good question. It depends on the person. Depends on the person. Yeah, definitely depends on you. So there are some people who are good with like 1 or 2 sessions. And then there's other people, I would say my average person would benefit from like a solid 6 sessions. And then I do have a good handful of clients who I've worked with for over a year, just because they either had a lot of stuff to work through, like so much stuff, or they're just like leveling up as much as they possibly can. Does that make sense? So all right, Stacey, what's the biggest emotion we can release now that it has to do with this panic? May even to 4. Hatred. Ooh, what's the biggest emotion we can release now that's sorry, when did this 10, 20, age 24? Do we need to know more? No. Okay, let's go ahead and release that. Did we correct that? What's the biggest emotion? All right, go ahead and stand up, walk around, take 10 steps, move your shoulders around, move your neck around, give me a little shimmy, a little bit of twerking. Get it, get it, get it, get it. Take some really big deep breaths. Really big deep breaths. And then on a scale of 1 to 10, how do you rate the panic that you feel? Hello. Yay! Oh my gosh, that's awesome. From an 8 to a 5. That's huge. Yay! Let's do this. All right, I can probably do one, maybe two more. So if you'd like to enter to win, just click on the link in my bio and click on the button that says live TikTok session giveaway. You're so welcome. I'm so glad I could help. All right. Sad. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry to hear that. I'm not allowed to say that I can like heal you or treat you or cure you. Like that's not what I'm allowed to say. However, I have helped people with certain organs. So like I worked with somebody who has had like kidney issues, and they were like what do you call that? They were doing like dialysis and stuff. And it helped a lot. It helped a lot. So finally be on the list. You're happy to finally be on the list? Well, I'm sorry you have to be on the list. Or you have to deal with that. That's no fun. Have you helped people dealing with parental alienation? If parental alienation is what I think it is, then I would say yes, I have helped that, but in a different way. Does that make sense? So I hope that makes sense. There's a lot of things that I've helped people with, and that's probably one of them. Like not directly, but like indirectly, yes, we've worked on that. Like dealing with like co-parents, or your child's other parent. Am I saying that right? I think I'm saying that right. I actually did a session with you once while unknowingly dealing with my oh, okay, that's awesome. Missed what you said because you froze. I froze. I'm sorry. What did I say? Parental alienation. So yes, I have helped people with it, but I haven't used like those exact terms. Does that make sense? So I've helped people. Oh my gosh, what do you call that? Thank you. So I've helped people like with like the co-parenting stuff. Is that what you're saying? Thank you. So I've helped people with like the co-parenting stuff, but we haven't directly worked on the parental alienation. Like I haven't used that terminology within the session, but I've worked with stuff very similar to that. Does that make sense? Oh, okay. I I know what you're saying now. Okay. Um yeah, so I don't necessarily know. We have like I can't do a session for your kids unless they're under 18. And then when it comes to like parental alienation, I can't what am I trying to say? The best thing that I would do for you is just heal yourself. And then if your kids are also under the age of 13, not 13, 18, then we can do sessions for them if you want to. That is obviously totally up to you. Oh, your kids don't need, okay, I see. Because I was going to say, I'm not allowed to If they're over the age of 18, then I can't really, but yeah, I can, oh, I'm so sorry. But yes, we can do that. We can work on that. Ugh. Those types of situations, literally, like, because they are brainwashed. Yes, but sometimes, not that I'm allowed to like claim this, but this has helped people kind of get out of the brainwashing, if you want to call it that. Does that make sense? So I would say for you, it would be the best thing for you to just heal, release your heart wall. That's always the first thing that I recommend people doing because it's like a 10 birds with one stone kind of a thing. And then once you release the heart wall, then it opens you up for so much more. Like it helps you with more healing, it helps you with your connection to other people. And I wouldn't be surprised if it also like help you connect to your kids that are brainwashed against you. So they're all in their 20s, so I can only work on me. Yep. That's what I was also saying. So like if you have if your kids are over the age of 18, then I can't really do anything about it to help them release any like post-hypnotic suggestions or anything like that. And that's like negative phrases that get stuck in your head or like stuck in your body. Sometimes it's stuck in your heart, sometimes it's stuck in your like liver or whatever. But yeah, so I'm so sorry. That's horrible. All right, Tam Bess. You haven't talked to them in 10 years? Sad. I'm so sorry. That is no fun. Mm. That was weird. Doesn't you have a healing on Mama on generations? Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, so um oh, I can't remember who it was. I don't remember who it was, but also do inherited. Thank you for reminding me of that, by the way. Inherited trapped emotions. You can also, when you do the inherited trapped emotions, it not only heals you, but it also heals like your parents and your kids and grandparents, great grandparents through all different people. So yes, I love working on inherited trapped emotions. I've actually done that quite a bit for people who are like, I need sessions on everybody, but we can't. So we just like focused on inherited trapped emotions, and so it releases from the person who started it and everybody else on the line. Everybody else on the line. So if it's like 7 generations up, then it's also generations wide. Does that make sense? It's like wide. So it's like your 7th cousin, twice removed, all of that. So it's really cool. All right. So yeah. Yeah. So I would probably, so the first thing I would do is release your heart wall because the best thing anybody can do is just release release the heart wall so that it's like healing you and your connection to other people. And then once that's done, then I would go into inherited emotions, unless you have other things that you need to work on as well. Like, you get migraines every other day, then definitely work on that. But other than that, if you don't have anything that's a priority, then I would go right into inherited trapped emotions. So, so cool. All right, Tam, what are we working on for you? Dun, dun, dun. Let's see. Tam. She's also the one that won the session. Yeah, yeah, yeah. What are we working on for you? You just found out the most horrible news. I don't want to. No, that's not fun. 60. So what are we working on? Is it grief? Is it a specific emotion? Is it physical pain, discomfort? Anything? What are we working on? Thank you for the likes, you guys. I really appreciate that. What is that? Oh, I was like, what the? Gia bunch. I don't know what that is. Bunch of a bunch of emotions. Grief. That's what I was thinking. All right, so and then on a scale of 1 to 10, how do you rate it? 1 being the lowest and 10 being the most severe. 1 being the lowest, 10 being the most severe. 1 being the lowest, 10 being the most severe. Oh. Let's do this. Okay, quick moment of silence. All right, connect this proxy for you. Yes, what's the biggest emotion we can release now that is causing this grief? Maybe even 3. Self-abuse, so being really hard on yourself. When did this pretend to 98765? Age 5. You need to know more. Okay, let's go ahead and release that. Did we correct that? What's the biggest emotion we can release now that is causing this grief? May even to 4. Hatred. When did this pretend to 98776? Age 6. We need to know more. What do you do? I'm not really sure what you mean by that. Let's go ahead and release that. Did we correct that? What's the biggest emotion we can release now that is causing this grief? Hi, yes, I'm back. What is the biggest emotion we can release now that's causing this grief? May even out of 1, 3, 5. Blaming. So like blaming yourself, blaming other people. When did this occur? 10, 20, 29, 18, 17, 16, age 16. We need to know more. Okay, let's go ahead and release that. Did we correct that? What's the biggest emotion we can release on that's causing this grief? 2, 4, 6. Pride. So pride can be more along the lines of like, no, I can do it. Let me do it myself. When did this 10, 20, 29, 18, 17, age 17? We need to know more. Okay, let's go ahead and release that. Did we correct that? What's the biggest emotion release on that's causing this grief? May even 2. Anxiety. When did this pretend? Age 10. We need to know more. Okay, let's go ahead and release that. Did we correct that? What's the biggest emotion we can release on that's causing this grief? All right, your body wants to be done. I thought we were going to be able to release a few more, but I guess not. That's okay. Go ahead and stand up, walk around, take 10 steps, move your shoulders around, move your neck around. A lot of like a lot of heaviness. I really feel like you could use a break or like a disconnection from like your everyday stresses. I don't know if that resonates with you, but it's like a lot. It's like a lot of heaviness that you're carrying around. Not just grief or this bad news, but it's like a lot. Does that make any sense? Interesting. Yeah, definitely interesting. How do you feel on a scale of 1 to 10? 1 being the lowest and then 10 being the most severe. I don't know that we'll see anything right away. Oh, yes. Yes. I don't know that you'll see anything right away, but for sure over the next couple of days as your body processes. So I really also feel like you're processing a lot. Like, you know how when you just like get some bad news and you're like, I don't know how to feel. I don't know what to say. I just don't know, you know? So I would say there's a lot of processing that you have to do over the next couple of days. So definitely stay hydrated. Stay hydrated. And I really feel like you'll be able to process it a lot better if you kind of take a step back. So, all right, on a scale of 1 to 10, how do you feel? Yes. Yes, yes, yes. So there's a lot of things that I would recommend doing is going outside, putting your feet in the grass, touch the grass, hug some trees, you know, all the things. A 9, yay, from a 12 to but like I said, you'd still have a lot of processing to do. So get outside, um, go on a hike, go sit in a mountain. I don't know, whatever you feel like you can get your hands on. Any type of meditation, grounding, breath work. I have a lot of meditations on my YouTube channel. Hydration, feed your body some really good food. Like just sit with it. Let it simmer, and over the next couple of days, then you'll be able to react how you feel like you can react. Anyways, so that was a lot. I'm so sorry. But I'm excited to see how you feel because you deserve to heal. So awesome. What about anxiety panic attacks happening almost daily? Started November a year and a half ago. Yay, thank you, Tammy. All right. What is your name? Courtney Eislinger? I don't know how to pronounce that. You're welcome. You're so welcome. I hope it helps. Honestly, I really, really hope it helps. Panic attacks. That's actually probably the number one thing that I work on with clients is anxiety, panic attacks, depression, all of that. All of that. So yeah, let's do it. I really appreciate you and your time. Yeah, you're welcome. You're welcome. All right, last one. Oh, I'm so sorry. Yes, I've worked on postpartum depression. I haven't gone too much into the topic of miscarriage. However, I've done a lot of grief, and that's kind of the same thing. There's a lot of emotions that come with miscarriages, and I've worked on all of it. So everything except for specific, like the topic of miscarriage. Every other emotion of it, though. So I'm so sorry. All right, let's do this. Last one. Let's see. Thank you, Erin. I appreciate that. Appreciate the confidence. I love the people I work with. They are amazing people. Tracy Walker. That's me. Yes. I am so glad that I get to do a session for you. Did you want to get on live or no? Because we totally can. I don't even know if my, oh, it is all. Let's see. Tracy. Puppy will wake up. Okay, that's okay. That's okay. Let's do this. So tell me exactly what you want to work on. We can, typically during lives, I like to do something that's a little bit more measurable. So like physical pain or emotional or mental. So anxiety, depression, headache, back pain, a specific emotion, sadness, grief, anything. I'll let you decide. I have all of the above. Oh, okay, if you can tell me what you would like to work on that is the most, either like your biggest priority or or like your biggest not your biggest priority, your biggest issue or the most painful of them all. Alienation. Okay. Okay, when it comes to the alienation, what is the number one emotion that you feel when it comes to that? It's like dealing with the death. Yeah. Yeah, what's the biggest emotion that you feel like you can like name when it comes to the alienation? Grief, anxiety, rejection. Yeah, grief. It definitely feels like a, not feels, it definitely seems like it would be a grief type of feeling. It's like more than one emotion though. Okay. Rejection or grief. Okay, let's do, yeah. Rejection slash grief. So on a scale of 1 to 10, how would you rate those emotions? 1 being the lowest and then 10 being like the most severe. I'm actually going to write this down. Parental alienation. A 10. Oh. Okay, let's ask, or quick moment of silence and we'll get to it. All right, can I act as proxy for you? Yes. What is the biggest emotion we can release now that's causing this rejection and grief? Maybe even 1. Heartache. Oh my gosh. Would you know what part of the body these emotions are stored in besides the heart? Yes. I would say literally anywhere. It can be stored in your eyeball, in your brain. I believe it can be stored in your liver, your kidneys, your blood, literally anywhere. Most of the time, they are in a specific organ or in a specific part of your body. So, when did this heartache occur? With age 10, 20, 29, 18, 17, 16, age 16. Do we need to know more? Intestines? Yep. Let's go ahead and release that. Whew. Did we correct that? What's the biggest emotion we can release now? That has to do with the rejection and grief. Maybe to failure. When did this extend to 987, age 7? We need to know more. Okay. Let's go ahead and release that. Did we correct that? What's the biggest emotion we can release now? That has to do with this rejection and grief. May even 2. Anxiety. When did this extend? 20, 29, 18, age 18. We need to know more. So I know that a lot of this didn't happen at these ages, but they have like having these emotions that occurred at this age has a lot to do with how you're feeling now. Does that make sense? Let's go ahead and release that. Did we correct that? What's the biggest emotion we can release now that has to do with this rejection and grief? May even 2. Anxiety. When did this extend to 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, age 4? 10, 20, 30, 28, 7, 6, 5, 4, age 24. Do we need to know more? Okay, let's go ahead and release that. Did we correct that? What's the biggest emotion we can release now that has to do with this rejection and grief? May even 2. Nervousness. When did this extend? Age 10. We need to know more. Okay. Release that. Did we correct that? What's the biggest emotion we can release now that has to do with this rejection and grief? Might be even 1. Heartache. When did this occur? Age 10. Age 10. We need to know more. Okay. Let's go ahead and release that. Correct that. What's the biggest emotion we can release now that has to do with this rejection and grief? May even 2. Anxiety. When did this extend? 20, 30, age 27. Need to know more. Okay, let's go ahead and release that. Did we correct that? What's the biggest emotion we can release now that has to do with this rejection and grief? All right, go ahead and stand up, walk around, take 10 steps. More, move your shoulders, move your neck. Give me a little shimmy, a little bit of twerking. Get it, get it. Big deep breath. And then on a scale of 1 to 10, how do you rate the rejection and grief feeling? 1 being the lowest and 10 being the most severe. 1 being the lowest and 10 being the most severe. An 8. Woo-hoo! That's awesome. So I feel like you are the same as Tam, where obviously it was very like 10 out of 10, like the highest you can feel, but I feel like you have a lot of processing to do. So definitely recommend a tall glass of water and some grounding, breath work, meditation, anything you can get your hands on. So especially releasing so much tonight. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. So yay. Thank you so much, you guys, for being on here. Just so you know, I plan on getting on live a lot more. Maybe not every day, but maybe a couple times a week. I'm not going to overpromise anything, but I do want to get on live quite a bit over the next couple of weeks. So because I'm coming back, which is very exciting. So, do do do. What time are you normally on? So it depends on baby. I just have to feed her at whenever she's awake. And so I would say around 9-ish, 9 p.m. Mountain Time. So that would be like 11 o'clock Eastern. It is. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Depending on when my kids go down for bed as well. It is summertime, so they're usually up pretty late, but I don't plan on getting on tomorrow. Yes, it's late here. Pretty late. I don't plan on getting on tomorrow, but possibly Saturday, maybe Sunday. It just depends. So keep your eye out. And do you guys want me to send you an email of when I actually get on? Or no? Because I won't if you don't want me to. I know some people prefer it, but yes. Okay. I will. Woo woo. That would be great. I don't know if you can hear her. She's hiccuping. Would love to receive it. Awesome. Okay. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you so much. And I will see you guys in a few days. Bye. I will if I'm not sleeping. How old? She's a month. She is a month. It's crazy. It's crazy how fast time has gone. So thank you. Have a good night. Bye.